Good morning, New York City. It's approximately 5 a.m. in the morning. Your hole-in-the-wall Brooklyn CB shop, Richie Radio, is on the airwave. And it's, Tuesday morning. We're going to wait a while before we tell the public that we're here and see how long it takes Enforcer to jump in and wreck the video gate.
How about it, 999?
Yeah, good morning, Birdman.
Top of the morning, mister. How the hell are you?
So good, man.
Straight.
Yeah, come in.
Yeah, man. I'm entering the belly. I'll call you on the phone later.
You want to get 495 yet?
No, I'm already touched down. I'll call you on the horn later.
I wish you just hurry up and warm up. Feels like old man Woods is hanging in. Oh, good morning, Mr. Jeremiah. Crazy Enemy, good morning, Wave.
Good morning, Eddie. Good morning. Bob, oh, yeah.
Sounded good out here on a 495, 678, Mr. J. Nope, I doubt it.
matter if any of the fuckers in here no load for me. Yeah, it does. The fucking
Good morning time around New York City. Good morning time around New York City. Your fast talking, slow walking, needle dancing, skip shooting, audio slinging, big badge wielding second set of the big gun holding the wall CB shop is on the channel. And your Cb19nyc YouTube video gate is now rolling. I'm back quiet.
You dirty bird, by the time you got up. By the time you get your ass up, you dirty bird.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Crazy Eddie, I was actually up when you first started calling Birdman at 4:44, and this video gate started about 10 minutes ago. So I guess, yeah, it is the first time keying up. But I think it was hilarious there that, hey, for the record, guys, Cb19nyc on YouTube, all cried out, number 3, now a car thief. At 3:10 in the a.m., received a privacy complaint stating at 0.10 in the gate there was a violation of identifying somebody. Well, for the first 2 minutes of that gate, I heard nothing but noise and no violation anywhere. So we're going to let them duke it out, and we'll see if YouTube removes it. I'm sorry, Crazy Eddie. What were you saying, sir?
Richie, you lied to...
Hey, look at that. Crazy Eddie. Crazy, wanna fag me, shag me, Eddie. Crazy Eddie, you have no junkies out here. I'm sorry, I forgot. Bird was out here.
Who's in these truck drivers saying the truckman driver's best friend? The worst enemy.
Well, you know, Eddie, just because you're a New Jack truck driver, fortunately, there's lots of crews, lots of quarries out of Jersey, lots of garbage haulers out of Jersey there in Pennsylvania and New York City. And, well, yeah, I've been the truckman driver's best friend for about 30 years or better there. My name is RC127, and I got a very long-standing reputation as that clown told Enforcer last week in the video gate. Richie's been out here 30 years doing radios and selling amplifiers. He's got a good rep. There's nothing you could say about that, man. Richie, the king of New York, is stepping.
I don't know about a good rap, man. You started off on the wrong foot when you came out here. You definitely started off on that wrong foot.
No, Eddie, I did not start off on the wrong foot. See, I started off on the right foot by letting you know, number 1, I'm back. Number 2, I can't be scared or intimidated or punked through that mic. You mothers decided y'all wanted to play some games. Y'all thought you could start a war you could win. When I politely asked you 2 years ago, don't start it. You're nowhere near prepared to finish it. You can't see my caliber and my level. And what I did demonstrate, Eddie, is that when I want to shut down the airwave or the tri-state area on whim, I could dare do so. That's the way I entered the airwave after not keying a mic for 9 straight years. The man with the biggest and best CB shops in the biggest shopping malls on these interstate highways. I'm that cat. And I'm for real, baby. And I ain't got no time for the bullshit or wannabe junkie monkey crybabies who think they can compete with my finished product. Me and this stock mic 94 HP, I'm stepping back.
I'll call you Jabberjaw, Richie. That's your name, Jabberjaw. Hey, so you just ratchet jaw on that ring up, man. That's what you're good for.
Well, Eddie, I guess you could call me anything you like, but while other people are out there trying to sell you dreams, Richie's delivering cold, hard realities. And you know what? Every radio I worked on in the past 2 years, over 400 of them, I could say Channel 19 seen 80% of them. And I've never gotten a bad radio check. As a matter of fact, I'm tired of people saying, come on, it sounds the same. Everything you talk on sounds the same. Well, thank you for letting me know that I can work that magic in any radio.
Okay, here's my other question. I'm going to call you out on this, you lying fuck. Last week you said that radio you have now, it belongs to someone that one of your customers. He's going to pick it up. How come you still have it?
Well, you know, Eddie, that's a real good question because every day the local people listen, hear me. The first thing I do when I get to Dollar Van 37 is call the boss who owns this radio. He happens to be a fleet boss. This is the 5th radio that I've done for him of his. He likes to buy the biggest radios out there that are built into one. He don't like linears and antenna and radio setups. He wants all his shit built into one. So I did his Ranger 6300F, which you've heard for 2 years out there. I did the North Star 3000, which Country talks on every day in the Dollar Van video games. And now I'm doing up his brand new Galaxy DX94P. And I do think, Eddie, that the reason he's leaving it on my table is because he realizes that since I moved from my shop, that I've only put about 40 watts in the air. And this radio does 160 watts to 200 watts, depending on how I set that knob. And I think he feels it's a little better to argue with you mud duck wannabe junkie mothers who want to perpetrate frauds out here, Tevo.
You said that last week, the same fucking solid answer, Richie, same story. Now you're saying it's 5 radios. Last week you say 3. Now I caught you in a lie. You're nothing but a liar. A pathetic, dirty bird liar, man. That's all you are.
Well, you know, Eddie, I believe back when I stated it the first time, it was 3 radios, but it's been up to 5, which obviously means I've seen the man 2 more times since I got this big 94 of his on my table. Wow.
You're not the sound king of New York City. You're none of all that. You're nothing but a fucking pothead.
Well, you know what, Eddie? I'm so glad you woke up and smelled the coffee and realized Richie's nothing but one of the potheads with the best technician skills around. But crackhead and junkie, nah. Faggot like you, nah, never. Hey, Eddie, I'm like the Energizer Bunny, baby. I never run out of juice. I could do this all day and all night long. You know why? Because I am the hole-in-the-wall CB shop. You know, I hope today brings good things, and I hope tomorrow morning's a little different. But, I gave the drivers a chance to, straighten it up, clean up their own backyard. Because you know what happens if I got to start lighting up the sky, man. You drivers cry too much. And Richie righteous.
Start lighting up the skies.
Well, Eddie, you did see what I did last year, right? You did see the way I shut down New York City and half of New Jersey with a smile on my face, Eddie. You do remember that, don't you, Eddie? You do remember that there was no way you could travel in these 5 boroughs and not have a red zone of me. You do know that every base station in the 5 boroughs and half of New Jersey used to jump up and down trying to get their praying they can get their name called when I come off that key. And you know something? I'm going to tell you something. For about 6 straight months, that just did not happen. Eddie, I'm stepping back. The king of New York earned it.
He lights up the pipe.
Hey, there goes my man Michael J. Pryor, who sat out here last week and says, okay, I have no evidence that you smoke crack, but you're a junkie, and I don't want you by any radio. That's why your shit's getting put on blast. They can't match my work. Now, drivers, I don't want to be said that I'm out here tying up your channel, so I'm going to get back quiet. Your hole-in-the-wall Brooklyn CB shop, Cb19nyc on YouTube. The video gate's now 17 minutes long, and I'm stepping. Come on, I want to see who his friends are out here, Eddie. I already know you and Birdman and CK Cupcake, but that's about it. So I'm going to sit back and let the video gate do the work and see what lies I have to see what lies can be spit out today that I can beat down tomorrow.
Nothing like a good cup of Java there, Eddie. Nothing like a good cup of Java in the morning to get me started.
Only place I hear that word Java is when I walk through the village, man. When I walk through the village. I used to manage a pizzeria in the village, and all these fags would call that coffee Java. It would make me sick. Yes, sirree, Pizzazz Pizzeria on St. Mark's Place between 2nd and 3rd, and I'm stepping.
Yeah, only you walk around the village watching men with their dicks busted out of their belly. Your voice, not mine.
Well, when the evidence gets presented to the judge, we'll have to see about that, as you say, because that's what you said in your little privacy complaint. But you know what? I'm not removing nothing. I'm gonna watch them laugh in your face when they hear the video, because unfortunately, when a user doesn't do nothing, they have to listen to that whole video, beginning to end, and make a determination. So it's gonna be a real entertaining 12 minutes, especially for their lawyer.
Name one thing, Richard. Name one thing you do for them. You say you're the truck driver's best friend. What do you do out there for them? You get them coffee in the morning, bagels. What do you do for them besides plug their ears?
Nah, man, I don't get them bagels and coffee. That's 206's job, Richie Jr., as he's known out here. And I don't plug their ears, man. I haven't plugged their ears in months, dude. But I'll tell you what, tomorrow morning that might be a whole different story. But anyway, I'm going to get back quiet, let my video gate do the work, and what I give them is video gates for radio checks, video gates for skip, and video gates for the most hilarious bullshit they're ever going to hear on the Chicken Man Wave. Richie Radio, Cb19nyc on YouTube, and now I'm back on my quiet chair. He's all yours, New York City. Question him at whim. Make sure you question him. He don't like that.
Sorry, Duck. He's always going to be quiet, Jeff.
Nah, Mort, I ain't seen your pipe, man. I ain't seen your pipe like I ain't seen you. And I don't have your radio. It's wherever you left it 2 years ago. And my phone number blocks all jerk-offs and non-customers. Richie is clear.
What you really should be doing, Richie, is seriously thanking the public for working and supporting people like you who don't want to work or can't work, that is, don't want to work, and live up to...
Well, you know, Crazy Eddie, there's nothing more I would love to do than go back to work, because my current status does not allow me to get any type of benefits or help. I am suspended without pay. That is my status from a government job, or should I say various government agencies.
Agency my ass. All that there's a government agency for you, that's
All right, well, you know what, Mr. Crazy Eddie? I would really love to stand out here and battle with you over Richie's past career and what Richie was doing all those years when he thought he was working CB shops and went to shops before as a cover front. But you know what, Eddie? I've really got work to do on the computer across the room over there. So the Cb19nyc video gate this morning is now 20 minutes and 40 seconds long, and the King of New York, Cb19nyc creator, is back quiet.
Hey Richie, how did you get your status as mentally disturbed? Where did you go to a psychiatrist, one of those social psychiatrists that are free? And you claim you heard voices, and once he heard all your pathetic stories, he had a breakdown. Is this true? That's how you get your benefits, Richie? You're telling me you hear voices and that you're a former cop, that you shot 17 perps in the line of duty, you killed 3 alleged hitmen for the mob. One of them you murdered by ripping out his throat, and he has a closed casket. Is that true, Richard? Unbelievable. Richie, stop it now.
I got you, fucking Richie.
I'm gonna give you Richie. You can have him. I'll be back. I'm gonna get my second cup of Java. I'll be right back.
And to all you truck drivers out there within the sound of my little duck mud voice there, I want to appreciate all your views over the last week, guys. You phenomenally brought up the viewings. I guess while other peoples are out here selling you dreams and promising you dreams, Richie's just delivering hardcore truths, realities, and giving it to you in the truthful, justified, American, up in your face, got you smack and rewind and laughing your butt off way. Cb19nyc on YouTube, I thank you for all the views this week and last week. The King of New York is stepping back. Although there, Crazy Eddie, I really must say to you, I don't know which video gate is more hilarious and better. The hump day #1, where Enforcer is totally outrageously begging and pleading for me to come clean with a truth and a justice he claims he's out here providing. I think that is hilarious, dude, really. That takes the cake, bro. That and Enforcer comes clean #1 and #2. Those gates are like phenomenal, and I thank you drivers for the hits. I hope you enjoyed what I provided and what I proved in those gates. And I guess even a jailhouse lawyer can figure out he got convicted and sentenced. Richie Radio, the king of New York City, stepping back. You know, I know my eyes popped open. I think it was 4:28, but at 3:10 there was a privacy complaint sent out from YouTube. I guess crackheads are up 3:10 in the morning crying over my video gates. Ain't that a bitch? And if YouTube sent it at 3:10, it must have been received 30 or 40 minutes prior at least. I'm gonna end this video gate now.